Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm Tim Farmer. Join us as we journey across the Commonwealth in search of outdoor adventure. And as you see over my shoulder, there's Jacobson Park in Lexington. This 45-acre lake is going to be added to the F.I.N.S program. And we're going to talk to Dane Balsman, urban fisheries biologist, about this program that's beginning shortly here. Tell us all about it. First of all, we're right here in Lexington. There's this nice body of water, and you're going to help it out.
Yep.
What are we going to do with it?
Jacobson's been here a while. It's got really good access around the lake. It's about a 46-acre lake. So we're going to add it, starting this year, we're going to add it to the F.I.N.S program, which is the urban fishing program, fishing in neighborhoods here in Kentucky. We've got 35 lakes in it statewide. Lexington didn't have any up until now, so we've been wanting to fill that void for quite a while, and we're finally able to partner with the Lexington Fayette Urban County government, and we're going to start stocking it and add it to the F.I.N.S program starting this fall.
Now, explain to folks what the F.I.N.S program is and how it works around the state.
So we come in and partner with these local municipalities. They keep up the maintenance around the lake, keep it mowed, maintained, and we provide fish for them. And we provide the fish that we stock are keeper size, nice take-home fish. We stock catfish and trout mainly. We're going to start stocking some hybrid sunfish in some of the lakes this year. And then we have a special set of regulations to, again, help kind of spread out that harvest so these stocked fish that we put in the lakes don't get pulled out right away.
And when is this whole thing going to start here with the put and take fishery?
Here in Jacobson, it's going to get the first trout stocking in October, probably mid-October, and we'll put that date up again a couple weeks before the fish go in. But it'll get trout in mid-October, then again in February and March, and the first stocking of big catfish will be next March. And the lake will get it in March, April, May, and August with catfish. It'll get about 9,200 catfish next year, and it's going to get about 12,000 trout this winter.
Wow.
So,
now, I see a few people fishing out there, so I'd say by the time October rolls around, you're going to see a few more when the truck shows up.
That's what we're hoping. And like I said, I know the lake gets a lot of fishing pressure, but I think it'll improve angler success out here, and I think the word will hopefully get out quick, and people will utilize it.
Now, Dane talked about the fact that a lot of these fish come in here in colder weather. Let's see how a F.I.N.S program actually works when they bring the fish in.
This is the Peter W. Pfeiffer Fish Hatchery. And a couple years ago, we started a project called Fishing in Neighborhoods, where we provide catchable sized catfish to urban lakes. We recruited extra help today because this is one of our heaviest harvests. Today we're harvesting channel catfish with some blue cat. And the fish hang out right in here. We're gonna corral them up and we'll be able to get them in the kettle for harvesting. Okay, let me see what we got. Josh, your end needs to come in. Pull the float line back so that I'm leading with the bottom line like a spatula. And we can get almost all of them. Otherwise, if we get sloppy, we got to do it again. They're going on 2 years old now. This is for our March stocking. We feed them a Purina fish chow, and they're eating all day long, about 100, 125 pounds per day in the summer to get them up to the size that they've been getting now. Oh, it gets worse than this sometimes. I can use a hand out here. Get some people over here helping manage the end of this seine. You all do a big heave on this area right here. Lift the float line, and you're going to be rolling the fish towards the kettle. Roll the fish towards me. Okay, that's good. Just lay it back down. We dip up, 100, 120 pounds at a time, and we roll them into wash tubs that 2 guys carry. Each of those wash tubs got about 70 pounds of fish in it. I don't know if the numbers are there, but the size looks great. We can put about 1,000 pounds in the trucks that move fish around here on the hatchery. Those trucks get dumped into the tank in the building. We weigh up about 50 pounds and we count the fish, and we can come up with a number of fish per pound. They're actually bigger than a pound average. We use the math. We take the average number of fish per pound and calculate how many pounds needs to go on a truck that's going to each of the lakes in the F.I.N.S program. We have a limited number of fish, so we're kind of dividing them out evenly. Also, very important is that the truck doesn't get overloaded. Those truck tanks that are going down the road, those trucks have like 4 to 8 tanks on them. They get about 300 pounds per tank max. If you put too much in there, they would die en route. The transport trucks that take them around the state, they have a gate on the side and they can hook a tube up. And they can shoot the fish in. So they don't have to get handled again. They just flow out with the water. These fish for the F.I.N.S program are ready to catch and ready to eat if that's what the person wants to do with them. We do have a limit of number per day, and I think they're even going to reduce that a little bit because they are such a nice eating size fish. Some people are taking them out pretty quick, and we would like to get sort of to distribute that enjoyment amongst as many people as we can. If you keep track of it on our department website when we're stocking, which is, I think catfish gets stocked about 4 times a year, and then there's trout being stocked in the winter. If you go shortly after a stocking, you're almost guaranteed to catch fish. Quite a few fish.